This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
I caught up with the Bulldogs head coach pregame. Both teams are in the top 10. This SEC matchup is going to be hard. He said we have to eliminate all penalties at the line of scrimmage and be the most efficient version of ourselves all season. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Solid game there. He's out across the 30. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Handoff heading left. Open field ahead. He's in the clear. They can't stop him. The 30. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Goes out of bounds at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this has been one of the great seasons in college football history, Chris. 2,000 yards on the ground. It's remarkable. It's why he's a candidate for the Heisman Trophy, Doak Walker Award. He's one of the best players in college football, and he's going to have to be great today if they want to win.
Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Offense getting set. It's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Texas. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Just an enormous play to build this lead. When you can get a defensive touchdown, Joe, in a game like this, your chances of winning just go way up.
And, Chris, the challenge for this quarterback is to regroup as quickly as you possibly can, and you've got to answer the bell, and you're going to be right back on the field. How short is that memory, and how quickly do they go back to the passing game? A decision for the coach, and certainly we're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Has the first down and more. Breaks it. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. Goes out of bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. All the intrigue and all the challenge of a conference battle in the playoff bracket. These two teams came through the SEC, got into the bracket, and now stand in each other's way for a chance to win a national title.
And, Chris, as you know, just such a proud conference, and there's no doubt that whoever wins this matchup is going to be trying to carry that torch forward for the entirety of the SEC to try to march forward for a championship.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Manning. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. On the move now. Oh, look out, he's got opens. QB breaking away. Here he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns. No chance to catch him there. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. Tries to right with a quick throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
With a timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. Now left with two of them here in the first half. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Solid pass rush here, and as the quarterback has to leave the pocket out to his left, remember, as a right-hander, I don't love the idea of trying to force the ball down the field and get that explosive play. That is way too difficult of a throw. I'd rather see him try to get something completed underneath and just get this ball moving forward.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own end of the field. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, as a defense, you got to understand that they're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand why they gave so much cushion there and allowed an easy completion for a first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught by the receiver. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
These fast RPOs, they can be tough to execute, and here you're seeing a product of that. The quarterback just has to make a decision so quickly, and the ball handling becomes key, and there he just can't connect.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Look out, he's breaking free. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Man, they're going to love watching this play on film tomorrow as an offense. Everybody's doing their job. Up front, this O-line, they are targeted and they are aggressive. The quarterback, he's getting to the 2nd level and using that athleticism. And then look at these blocks down the field. On the perimeter, we've got wide receivers working hard. That is selfless football and good all the way around.
And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
The Bulldogs are in the red zone now. They'll be stopped after a gain of 3. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
I don't think you could be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the 2nd quarter? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Receiver in motion now. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a third and very long. He escapes the pocket, and he's brought down after a short gain.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
To the air, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On 3rd down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on 3rd down.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The full start will back him up 5 yards. And now it's 1st and 15. Looking for a man. Oh, and the 50-50 ball falls incomplete. Great fight for the ball.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there, incomplete, seems kind of nondescript.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
Tackle is made just a short gain after the completion. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back to pass. It's Manning. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Fighting him off. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Using his legs, it's Frazier. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the left. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. They'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Now it's second down here. That's a design quarterback keeper. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by Texas. Big fourth down play coming up as they decide what to call.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He's ruled down right there, but it's a fourth down conversion, and he was wide open.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the first down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
Second down after that previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. Timeout call. That's going to be the 2nd for Georgia. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make 1st downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Such a fine line for a quarterback down here. You're throwing the ball into the end zone. You want to be safe and not put the ball in harm's way, but you also need to give your wide receiver a chance to get those feet down in bounds.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, trying to make up this deficit. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Handoff to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. crucial third down play coming up after that run. Handoff from the shotgun, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, and you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job done up front, and certainly as an offensive play caller, that is very safe.
The Dogs will look to convert here on 4th down. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. 4th down catch to the right. Sees an opening. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35.
The key to playing great defense is tackling in space. And here, just an easy completion for the offense, short of the first down marker, and they can't get him down to the ground. That is so frustrating for a defense.
Back to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
QB keeper all the way. Got an opening here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Offense will take the penalty, move them a little farther away from their own goal line. So the encroachment penalty now makes it 1st down and 5. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
You know, those first down plays are so important. In every set of downs, you want to make sure that you're on schedule, creating second and medium, second and short. And on first down, you go with that option play, and it just wasn't there. That's a frustrating start to this set of downs for this offense. Now they're behind the chains.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looks right for a quick completion. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. That's caught. It's Townsend. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He shreds the tackle. Physical run earns the 1st down.
Well, it's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Manning. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's a beautiful throw and catch, and this wide receiver almost took it the distance here. The quarterback got him the ball on time and on target. When you do that, you create an opportunity for a wide receiver to run after the catch. Great work setting up 1st and goal after the big gain.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. And they go on top here in the 2nd half.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
So a 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Using his legs, it's Frazier. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
This is a solid adjustment by the defense here. The run game has been pretty good so far today, but here in the 2nd half, you've got to do something different with your schematics, and the defense is able to bow up. That's a nice stop.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Frazier. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. Trying for a 4th down completion. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Testing the right side here. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Design quarterback run. Running with purpose. They'll stop him short of the marker. 4th down, in field goal range, sitting on the lead. A decision for the coach here. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Send the back in motion. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
What a huge conversion there, and it really tightens their grip on this game. Aggressive football to go for it there from their head coach, and their team pays it off with a nice conversion.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Grinding away with a running game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Now, I'll give a lot of credit to this quarterback. You've got to fight the urge sometimes in the pocket to force the football across the chains. You feel like you've got to get the first down, but here they're able to get a completion and they're in field goal range. So you've got points possibly in your pocket. I think at 7+, this is a time to kick it, try to get the points.
And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the fourth quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on 3rd down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
Brought down short of that 1st down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Chris, it's technically not over, but boy, it feels like that game was just ice. Great stop by the defense. You're up 2 possessions. Now your offense is on the field. A few running plays, and this thing's probably over.
Quarterback keeps the football. The Bulldogs use their 1st timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, running the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. Feel like they've been good in pass protection, and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Timeout call. That's going to be the 2nd for Georgia. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
And the running back takes the handoff. Brought down short of that 1st down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. And Georgia will call their final timeout here. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, five.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And there it is, the first down to essentially ice this playoff game, and they'll move on to the semifinals. That's the play that secures a really hard-fought playoff win and keeps their championship hopes alive.
Well, all week they told us survive in advance. It was about making the one more play than the opponent to move on. That's exactly what happens here. Move the chains, ice the game.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, and now he just gives himself up for a sack. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. They can't get him to the ground. Legs still. Look at that powerful running. Touchdown, Georgia. They connect for 6.
This takes an insane amount of courage from a play caller. You know your quarterback and drop back pass is going to be in his own end zone, and he's able to find an open receiver for the score. The length of the field, I cannot believe it.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now the kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense will just take a knee.